Your own self-realization is the greatest service you can render to the world. Your happiness is your nature. It is not wrong to desire it. What is wrong is seeking it outside when it is inside. Your duty is to be, and not to be this or that. I am that I am sums up the whole truth. The method is summed up in the words, be still. What does stillness mean? It means destroy yourself, because any form or shape is the cause for trouble. Give up the notion that I am so and so. All that is required to realize the self is to be still. What can be easier than that? Whatever is destined not to happen will not happen. Try as you may. Whatever is destined to happen will happen. Do what you may to prevent it. This is certain. The best course, therefore, is to remain silent. Wanting to reform the world with discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes. You can only stop the flow of thoughts by refusing to have any interest in it. Let what comes come. Let what goes go. Find what remains. There is neither creation nor destruction, neither destiny nor free will, neither path nor achievement. This is the final truth. There is neither past nor future. There is only present. If the mind falls asleep, awaken it. Then if it starts wondering, make it quiet. If you reach this state where there is neither sleep nor movement of mind, stay still in that, the natural, real state. The greatest error of man is to think that he is weak by nature, evil by nature. Every man is divine and strong in his real nature. What are weak and evil are his habits, his desires and thoughts, but not himself. All that is required to realize the self is to be still. Realization is not acquisition of anything new, nor is it a new faculty. It is only removal of all camouflage. Eventually, all that one has learned will have to be forgotten. If you go on working with the light available, you will meet your master, as he himself will be seeking you. Become conscious of being conscious. Say or think, I am, and add nothing to it. Be aware of stillness that follows the I am. Sense your presence, the naked, unveiled, unclothed beingness. It is untouched by young or old, rich or poor, good or bad, or any other attributes. It is the spacious womb of all creation, all form. The only useful purpose of the present birth is to turn within and realize the self. No one succeeds without effort. Those who succeed owe their success to perseverance. Time is only an idea. There is only the reality whatever you think it is, it looks like that. You can call it time. It is time. If you call it existence, it is existence, and so on. After calling it time, you divide it into days and nights, months, years, hours, minutes, etc. Time is immaterial for the path of knowledge. But some of these rules and disciplines are good for beginners. When you remain without thinking, one understands another by means of the universal language of silence. Everything in the world was my guru. If you hold this feeling of I long enough and strongly enough, the false I will vanish, leaving only the unbroken awareness of the real, immanent I, consciousness itself. Know that the eradication of the identification with the body is charity, spiritual austerity, and ritual sacrifice. It is virtue, divine union, and devotion. It is heaven, wealth, peace, and truth. It is grace. It is the state of divine silence. It is the deathless death. It is renunciation, final liberation, and bliss. Do what is right at a given moment and leave it behind. Remain still with the conviction that self shines as everything, yet nothing. Within, without, and everywhere. Mind your business. Take care of what you came here for. Find the I first, and you may afterwards speak of other matters. Your concentration must come as easily as the breath. Fix yourself on one thing and try to hold on to it. All will come right. Meditation is sticking to one thought. That single thought keeps away other thoughts. The dissipated mind is a sign of its weakness. By constant meditation, it gains strength. The explorers seek happiness in finding curiosities, discovering new lands, and undergoing risk in adventures. They are thrilling, but where is pleasure found? Only within. Pleasure is not to be sought in the external world. The pure mind is itself Brahman. It therefore follows that Brahman is not other than the mind of the sage. Does a man who is acting on stage in a female part forget that he is a man? Similarly, we too must play our parts on the stage of life. But we must not identify ourselves with those parts. The mind is, by nature, restless. Begin liberating it from its restlessness. Give it peace. Make it free from distractions. Train it to look inward. Make this a habit. This is done by ignoring the external world and removing the obstacles to peace of mind. It will come all right in the end. Grace is always present. You imagine it as something somewhere high in the sky, far away, and has to descend. It is really inside you, in your heart. And the moment you effect subsidence or merger of the mind into its source, grace rushes forth, sprouting as from a spring. within you.